it's me, the OG Bunny. And there's been a situation that is of relevance for you. This is like a little bit of like a Gossip Girl reading. We're talking like maybe a little bit of shit. So stay tuned knowing that I'm gonna be talking my shit. If you don't want to hear me talk my shit, then leave. Your discretion is advised. Because I talk shit with a lot of accuracy. So, not everybody's ready to hear it. So, this is about flipping the script and getting the last laugh. Because there are a lot of people in your life who take your kindness for weakness, who take advantage of your naivety, who want to like catch you when you're not looking, kind of like sneak diss or like sneak hit. And this is about how God, the universe, is like effortlessly working situations out where you're proving yourself. You're coming out on top. You're getting the last laugh. So let's talk about the situation of conflict. We have the Five of Cups. What is the situation of conflict here? Someone could be feeling like they're like left with less than you. Like they're looking at a Three of Cups that they can't have. So like an emotional happiness, an emotional, like, which is weird because they still have those Two of Cups behind them. Like they still have whatever they need, whatever they were meant for, whatever is balanced, whatever they deserve, they have. So people are getting what they deserve in this situation, even if it's not what they want. What is the situation of conflict? Seven of Pentacles. This is the card upright. And it came out in the reverse. Five of Wands. It's like energy of competition. And the Eight of Wands in reverse. So this could be a situation where like there are two people who want the same opportunity. We're trying to move in the same direction, but only like one of them was chosen or one of them wins the race or something like that. So someone is like feeling frustrated because the situation hasn't calibrated towards the end outcome that they predicted or were hoping for, and it makes them angry because they maybe felt like they had a lot riding on, like they invested a lot into getting what they wanted. Now I'm noticing my cat is like, I think she was messing with the dog food. I just got a new brand of dog food. Hold on, I kind of want to show it to you because it might be relevant to this. And the little Chihuahua cat is yelling at me. Little Chihuahua is like, I just noticed it's sleeping here. But this is the new brand of food, and this is significant because the brand before was like this wolfy brand. It's called like True Instinct, and now we're moving into like Pure Harmony, made in the USA. So I'm kind of picking up on this energy of compromise coming in, or just like acceptance of what the dynamic is moving forward. Maybe because there's been some kind of conversation. Yeah, like some kind of law has been laid down about what everyone's new position is. New agreements have been come to. I have this new little roommate, dude. Animal kingdom is harmonious. So yeah, there could be some kind of communication coming in for, if not you, then someone else about what position they're in. And it doesn't really seem like it's the favored position. It doesn't really seem like they got what they wanted, but it does feel like they got what they deserved. So in situations in life right now where you see people kind of like being left out, it's important to like remain maybe even objective and not a part of these dynamics, because with this Libra energy, it's like you're not meant to judge, but you are meant to like see and be aware of what the natural repercussions are of existing in a particular kind of energy or operating out of a particular kind of motivation. So let's compare what that is. Like, what is your motivation towards like pursuing these opportunities, and then what is the difference? Because it feels like the difference between those two things is the reason why one person ends up in a, yeah, one person, which I think is you, they're the high priestess here. I'll take this as your card. And underneath that is the Ace of Pentacles, so I feel like you would be the one who got the opportunity. Even if you don't have it right now in your hands. It's in the reverse, so it may not have like physically manifested yet, but you're showing up as being the person who's operating out of higher intelligence. You're more passive, you're more patient, you're more considerate, you're more aware. And it feels like through that awareness, you're aligned with like the desired outcome. Like the outcome that you want also wants you. Six of Wands is here in the reverse. So it's like the idea that you would get, I think whatever this thing is that someone could be competing with you for is something that they want for a more material reason. So like if you were to ask this person, like let's say this, for example, this is like a person. Like let's say, like, just hypothetically speaking, this is a third party situation and you and like another energy of the same polarity, whether that's masculine or feminine, are competing for an opportunity romantically. It's like this idea of like this person wants this person because of how they look, where you want this person because of the balance that you have, or like the power that you could put into play in tandem with each other. Because this Pisces has like the black and white duality. It's like it's a balance that this person is in control of versus this person who wants to be seen in the light through the association of, you know, another person. So like where this person already has like all of their lunar energy on their own, this person needs the acquaintance of someone else's masculine energy. Like they need this person to stand on in order to look like this moon that this person already naturally is. So whereas one person is seeking an opportunity to have a platform, one person already has a platform and is seeking to expand their domain through like a collaboration or through a balancing. So like, you know, one of them is a major arcana and the other person is like, you know, not that it's not still like successful, because it's a Six of Wands. It's just Six of Wands like in the reverse, you know, it's a little bit less significant. And I feel like the reality of the insignificance is kind of clear in comparison, because where one person needs to stand on something, the other person is capable of floating. What else about the situation? Yeah, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I actually just made a video about the responsibility of the reaper, and I talked about how attempting to reap anything that you have not sown is like it's like a disguised attempt at robbery. So it seems like this high priestess person, whoever they are, is someone who has a lot of patience for the situation to work out in the way they want to. They would be playing like a very passive role in this. If this is that romantic situation, and this is like you like having a crush on someone, but not like overly pushing for their attention, like understanding maybe even without them communicating directly what their needs may be in terms of like space or boundaries, and then like naturally cooperating with those in ways that communicate your like harmonious, once again, relationship with the thing that you want to attract passively with this feminine like Pisces high priestess energy. In the reverse, you know, the Six of Wands person may be the type of person to like nag or demand in exact timing, because this person is more material, more superficial, and needs like maybe immediate results, or is like willing to go to like extreme lengths to guarantee a position of dominance they want to see themselves have. So instead of like asking permission to build something over the long term, they take advantage of like opportunities to put themselves in positions that don't really respect the pace or like amount of effort that really has been invested. Okay, what else about this? Queen of Cups in reverse. So this could also be like a difference between two feminine energies and their difference in emotional maturity, their difference in nurturing abilities, maternal inclinations. Um, I'm getting like emotional maturity is like a big thing here. Because whoever this high priestess person is the person who has that in spades. Like they have that a lot. They may even be in a position where other people trust them to like give them advice. So this is someone who has like the highest kind of perspective. And this person over here, like, you know, Six of Wands, they're on a platform, you know, like they maybe have some height, they have some significance, but it's not the maturity that is reflected in this other opportunity. So I feel like where this other person is deficient, if they've been arrogant, they're struggling to like maintain their arrogance because it's not real. Like whatever they were arrogant about, it's not really real. Or it's like hollow. Yeah. So I feel like this situation reveals where one person is like ungrounded in their position. And that is what I think really kind of triggers them. Maybe even into acting in some kind of way towards you, like some kind of impulsive way towards you. Like I wouldn't be surprised if there is a third party in some kind of way involved in your life, if they have taken some kind of like spiritual like actions against you, like Attack on Titan kind of thing, spiritual warfare. And if you are experiencing some kind of Five of Cups energy where you're feeling like bogged down, it could be because there's been like an intentional interference into your like productivity. Because I have a third party in my life, and they're aware of like my platform and what I do, and I speak a lot about my person because they're part of my purpose, you know, like they're the hierophant to my high priestess. So like I talk about our relationship and it's helpful to people who have that same tier of soulmate, but because we're not like in contact or like even like together right now, he has like other situations going on and they understand the difference between us. Page of Cups, Queen of Cups. And they also look to me to know like what's going on beyond what they know about their person. So, you know, it can be like a little bit of like an uncomfortable thing when I'm being spectated by someone who like is trying to compete against me. And that's why like, you know, in the past like 3 weeks, I have like barely made any content, but it's because like this like moon in reverse is like a person who is emotional, but like emotional in like a reckless way, in some kind of way. I don't know exactly even what I mean by that. Mostly because like I feel like from the whoever's in this high priestess energy, the more like separated, passive, like almost goddess tier person is not gonna like, they would already have spiritual protection from being involved with this other person directly, I would assume. If this is like a romantic situation, like it doesn't seem like this is someone who has a lot of direct access to effects, but in whatever way they can, because this could be someone who has some kind of like spiritual ability to influence. Like I really wouldn't be surprised if you're dealing with like, if you're like a witch and your person like attracts other witches, like, you know, they have like a type in some kind of way. Like it feels like there's someone with like a little like less power than you who wants to use their power against you because they think that you're on the same level and you're not on the same level. Yeah, like, you know, I feel like that's something that this person could also be becoming aware of, is like the difference in power level between you and them, and I feel like it's something that kind of puts them to shame. Which also could be part of the reason why they would like, yeah, Knight of Wands in reverse, take impulsive actions to like try to like solidify their position. It's because this person could already be aware of like their inferiority where it exists. And so like any good opportunity that comes across their path, they feel the urge to like immediately hold on to and cling on to for like a long time, like a long term. Like they're the type to stake claim, basically. Whereas you are like not existing in that claim staking energy. You're very much like floating through life, orbiting your person, not like attaching to them, but belonging with them. Whereas this person doesn't belong with them and wants to attach to them. So yeah, that's what I have. See you guys later.